And welcome back. Well, summer is easier at work. It's slower. Most of us notice a lighter pace. We also have vacations, more time outside, and extra room for breathing.
That's right. And then fall hits. And what happens? Things change. The pace is faster. Deadlines seem to stack up. Holiday stuff piles on. So what then happens next? We get burned out.
That's right.
Beth Ridley is a leadership and workplace culture consultant. She joins us now with more information on beating year-end burnout. It's great
Good to have
see
you
you.
here.
Hi, good morning.
It makes sense, right? You get past summer, a lot of people get Fridays off or they leave early on Fridays, stuff like that. And then it starts to feel like a grind.
Oh, we pay for it.
Good
we
way
pay
to
for
say
it. Fourth quarter, a lot of us have year-end quotas and stuff, the mad dash. Plus the holiday season, we should celebrate, but sometimes it adds, it feels like just like one more thing.
Yeah.
And then for us in Wisconsin, I mean, come on, even
clouds.
like this morning, the clouds,
the
shorter days. Psychologically, it can kind of like wah.
It's true. So you say it really spikes this time of year. These are the things we need to know. What are some common misconceptions about fighting burnout?
So a lot of times burnout is due to there's just too much work and not enough time. And so we kind of think the solution is to not work. And we think to recharge, I have to go on vacation or wait to the weekend or work less. And sometimes that's just not realistic. So I think instead of thinking how do we combat burnout by not working, we just think about how do we approach our work a little bit differently and remember the why and the purpose and the meaning behind our work. Because a lot of times I think there's lots of ways that we can make a living, and somehow, we chose to do what we do, or we chose the profession, or we chose the company that we work for. But I think when we're in that constant grind of just do the work, we're only focusing on the work, and we're not reflecting on why are we choosing to earn a living this way? Or the people that we get to interact with at work, we kind of forget that that's part of the work experience and the relationship. So some of it is just approaching our work with a little bit of a different mindset as opposed to not doing work, which is probably unrealistic.
Yeah, and also maybe even thinking through, if this is how I've chosen to make a living, is it what I still want to be doing to make a living, or do I want to make a change?
Yes.
Which I think you can have some reflection about that too. So practical ways to build the habits into the day, because I like that. It's not just about the time you're off of work, but doing things while you're at work to make it more, you can feel like you can breathe a little bit more.
Yeah, so I tried to come up with a solution, because everybody will say, I'm so burned out, but I'm too busy to do anything. So I don't want to add one more thing to do. I don't want to write a book that nobody has time to read, but I wanted to give people really simple ideas of, again, how you can just approach your work with more thoughtfulness, maybe more kindness towards yourself and others. So I came up with a card deck. Right, so there's 52 cards. That's one idea a week, and they're broken up into different categories, all with prompts of things that you can think about, so that you can tap into, again, sort of more of the purpose and meaning of work.
Just hold that up if you would, because they have there you go. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's perfect.
All right.
Now, I do want to say, these are not willy-nilly. This is actually based in science, so positive psychology, right? So the science around what helps people thrive. So there's 4 categories. There's gratitude and celebration, right? So always thinking about the good things in our lives that sometimes we overlook.
I like that.
Growth and renewal. A lot of times work enables us to grow as people and professionals. So I think that's important. That helps us feel more energy. Purpose and meaning, again, the why behind why we choose this job or our profession. And then connection and kindness, remembering the people that we get to work with, and some of them are kind of awesome.
I like that. I picked one that's green for the connection and kindness, and I like that it's called Beyond the Grind. And these are 52 daily habits that you've put together to get more energy and motivation.
Micro moments, you say.
Yes,
micro moments.
Exactly. So mine is ask one curious question, and then you wrote ask someone a thoughtful question like, what are you looking forward to? This sparks meaningful conversation. And that's what's on the back of it. I like that.
Yeah.
And so we interact with people all day, but sometimes, again, we forget those human connections that actually makes work meaningful. And sometimes asking that question, just that little moment of authentic connection, can sometimes make the whole difference.
The one I chose was the gratitude and celebration, and the one I really liked was a silent thank you. So before starting a meeting, silently thank one person in the room for their role. This fosters quiet gratitude and connection. So you're saying just in your own head.
Yeah, and a lot of these, again, because people don't have time. So these are meant to be habits. It doesn't take a lot of time, sometimes seconds, but it's really
Yeah.
shifting the mindset. Some of these, honestly, my prompt is while you're brushing your teeth, like
Yeah.
think of a word to set your intention and the attitude for the day. On your way home, when you're commuting, reflect on one thing that you're proud of. You know, a lot of times we think like we're only good if we accomplish something, but what about those small efforts, even if we didn't finish it, that we're proud of? So it's
Yeah.
meant to be woven into the day. And I think the thing is, you know, burnout just doesn't happen. It creeps up on us because of like the daily grind.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we can also combat that by just, again, sort of like seeping in small little intentional thoughts that help to balance that. And it doesn't take a lot of time.
Well, and I like that. What's something you're proud of? Because I think a lot of times on the way home from work, we reflect on something that didn't go
Yeah,
well.
you
Exactly.
ruminate.
Or something
Yes.
that a mistake that you made, and you
Yes.
think of that as your whole day when
Right.
you've probably done a lot
That's a
of things
micro
in the
moment
workday.
too.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's the one that I chose. I chose the morning word, and my morning word is let it go, because for that. So like last week, a lot of things just did not go right for me, and I
Yeah.
started ruminating. I'll wake up in the morning and think about that. So
Yep.
my morning word, this is just like let it go.
Yeah.
Like let it
it go.
go, and just remind myself. And again, like you can choose one and do it as a habit. Try them all. Do it as a team
Yeah.
at work. Everybody
like
try
that.
one and come back and talk about how it works. So I think, you know, we can help each other with this mindset shift.
Yeah.
So more positivity seeps in and can kind of combat the burnout.
And
I love
you're
it,
right.
Beth. This is a good one. I really like this.
Good to see you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, you can purchase that card deck, and all you have to do is scan the QR code right there on your screen. You can also visit Beth Ridley's website. It's ridleyconsultants.com/product to find this deck. We'll also have the info on our website as well.